It's Nashville night. We got boy bands and deacons dating. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nashville. This is season 6, episode 2, called Second Chances. We're just gonna dive right into it tonight because we got some big, hot, juicy stuff to talk about. I'm one of your hosts, JJ Jurgens. You can follow me at JJ Jurgens, and I'm joined by these lovely ladies.
Hey everybody, I'm Violet Kanian, and you can follow me everywhere at Violet Kanian.
Hi everyone, I'm Marisa Serafini. You can follow me everywhere at Serafini TV.
All right, let's start with the boy band. We wanted this. Were you guys happy with this?
So happy. So
I
happy.
completely forgot that they did this before.
It's been a while.
It was like,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm happy. I love it. I love them so much together.
Right. It was so needed. I think their chemistry, and their bromance is just, it's so fun to watch. Especially how they had to kind of like force the situation, but in a good way. Like they had to actually work and put effort into just having a guys' night.
I totally agree. I love it. I think it's done like so effortlessly. Like I feel like you can feel like they really get along, and in real life, like it's not, overplayed. Like you said, it was fun how they just had the babysitter ready, got him out of the house, even though the trying to lasso him was funny. I think it's good comic relief. I'm really liking it too.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I thought it was so genuine. I want to be part of their group.
Right. Admittedly, I was worried at the beginning of the episode when Gunnar is performing again, and it was more so Gunnar and Will. I was like, oh, is there going to be some competition on the stage? Because it seemed like they were like fighting for stage time a little bit. But I liked how it didn't end up being like a competition. It was more so we're just doing this because we actually enjoy doing this.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, because I didn't pick up the competition, but I at that point was thinking I really liked the two of them together, and I was like, oh, like we had said last week about being a Florida Georgia line type of thing, and I was like, oh, this is good. But then when they brought Avery in, then I didn't expect that so soon. So yes, and I was like, oh, and I think good for Avery, man. I just feel like Avery has been through it. I feel like he's been such a good husband, partner, everything, daddy, baby daddy, everything that he needs a little break for himself, and I think he needs to do some stuff for himself.
Yeah, and it's good to have friends to do that for you, or to help get you out of I don't want to call it funk, but just to get you out of just doing what you're always doing every single day. Like, have some fun in your life. Sure, it's healthy.
Absolutely.
It's healthy.
Yeah, I'm so done with this whole thing with Juliette, but I think we'll get into that a little bit later. But poor Avery, man. Poor friggin' Avery.
Such a good guy.
He is. He doesn't deserve any of it.
Well, let's go ahead and let's go to that since you brought it up. Yeah, so tell more how you're feeling with that. Let it out.
Really, no. I think the way Juliette treats Avery is so crappy. I mean, he doesn't deserve any of it. Everything that she's doing now, I think, is insane, and I'll say a little bit more about it in a bit. But yeah, I'm like, leave her. I'm done. I'm so done with them.
I think it's the way she treats him and the wordings that she chooses. Like, please don't ruin this.
Oh, I wrote that
I wouldn't
down.
say, please don't ruin this. It's like, just please let me do this.
Yes.
There's a way to actually get the same message across. Not something that's aggressive or something that's defensive. It's just like, if you love me, you'll understand. Just let me do this. I need this in my life right now. She doesn't have that ability to communicate it properly yet. Hopefully she'll get there.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. That's the quote I wrote down myself, that I was just sick of it too. Like, I had my thoughts during the show that I thought, I can't remember how I predicted last week if I said I did want them together at the end, which I think I did. But I'm over it too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not heartbroken if I don't see these two together. I would rather see Scarlett and Gunnar back together at the end than these two staying together. Because I just feel like, I mean, I know with love is about giving people chances and, working through things and stuff, but I'm with you. I feel like she has had opportunities to grow and learn at this point, and then she just keeps doing the same things over and over to him and using words like that and talking to him like that I feel like a break is good. Maybe 5 years down the road it could happen again or something, but for right now I just feel like it's unhealthy for him at this point.
As much as we root for Juliette, even 5 years down the line, she's gonna be the same Juliette. She freaking survived the plane crash. And she's still the same Juliette. Nothing's changing this girl. Come on.
Well, do you think this therapy place would actually change her? I'm trying to think positive for her.
Okay.
For this. I really am.
If it was a normal therapy place, like maybe yes, but I feel like this is going like way too creep zone, like
Cult.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, I wrote cult, like lying to, I'm surprised with Juliette having gone through everything she's gone through in her entire life that she has never gone through therapy. Like, that's very shocking. And that Avery is just bringing it up now, like, I don't know, it's very weird. I thought maybe she had when last week we were introduced to this character. But I'm really shocked, and I think this cult is very similar to Scientology. Labor, money, 30%.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Away from your children, live there. What?
Yeah.
It's too much. I don't know if they're like taking bits and pieces, if this is going to turn into a cult. And then on the bottom I wrote maybe good. Like, I don't know.
I think some of the concepts are good, but like you said, I think she could get those concepts in from a normal therapist. The therapy sessions where you're not having to leave your family, you're not, you know, you're taking those lessons home. But yeah, definitely red flags on this.
Yeah, I think the concept / the mentality that it's like not being victimized and stuff. I was like, yeah, those are actually things that she needs to self-reflect. And I did like the fact that she had to get her hands dirty.
Yes.
She actually hurt her hands. Like the actual physical going through the process of being like, hey, it is self-empowering, and I think that's what she could get out of this place compared to sitting on a couch where you're talking about your feelings, but you're not actually physically like exerting your energy out. So I think I'm really trying to think positive for this place, that it can open her mind and mentality and change some things to ways that maybe other places couldn't. That's my
What do you think about his manipulation in a bit where he was saying how going back there, everybody lets you, I don't have it worded perfectly, but how he was saying people let you dominate them and people let you
submit.
Yeah.
They're very submissive.
I feel he's trying to basically say everyone in your life is your yes man, and I don't think that's true. Avery has stood up to her countless times, and she's just doesn't have a great personality. Yeah, she's very dominant, and that's, I guess, you know, if you're gonna marry the girl, you already know that, but you still know she has a good heart. But I don't know, what you just said, manipulative, absolutely. This guy is trouble.
Yeah, because I felt the same as you, because I feel like Avery hasn't just, that he has stood up to her, and I feel like her record label has stood up to her, her managers. I feel like a lot of people have voiced that her actions are not okay, and like, so I don't, I feel like that one, for a while she was with people when she was doing the drugs or when she before the suicide, before the fall. But yeah, I didn't feel like that was accurate either. So I was like, I don't know, he's working her.
Yep.
He is, but he's making her think. So I like that too.
But then again,
he is shady. Yes,
thinking a way of, let me leave my child. Forget Avery. You have a baby. Let me leave my baby at home since I get to spend so much time with her already, and come to live in this place and do these things and talk to these people that she doesn't know, that don't really know her. I don't know. It's all trouble.
Verdict. Agreed. All right. Let's talk about Scarlett and Gunnar a little bit. So they have a interaction.
Oh, they so miss each other, and it's so more painfully obvious in this episode than it was in the premiere. But I like it.
I'm like over them too. I feel like they're both adults. They're acting like, oh, in the beginning when they're at the market and Gunnar went home and told Will, I think she's avoiding me, and I think she saw me, but I don't know. I'm just like, you're adults. Come on. You work together. You're in the industry together. You're bound to end up on a stage together again, probably. Get over it. If you're not going to work out together like that, just be cordial, be cool. It's just too much, I think. And I don't know. I don't like Scarlett being the mousy girl, missing him. Bothers me.
I think even if she had the opportunity to go perform and then she flaked, I'm like, come on, girl, you're supposed to, work through your issues. But I did like their conversation at the farmers market.
Yeah.
They are civil. They can talk to each other. You can tell that they missed each other. They're slowly getting back to let's let's talk to each other, even if it's not like relationship or whatever, just like what's going on in your life, you know, keeping up with each other, keeping tabs on each other. I think that's the first steps of maybe starting something that could actually be permanent at the end.
What do you think is going to end up with Scarlett and her singing? Because we've seen her go on this roller coaster, like, I want it,
How
I
many
don't
times?
want it.
Yeah. I love her voice so much, and in the beginning of the episode when she was singing, that song was so beautiful, and her voice was like, I'm just like, wow. When Gunnar said in the episode, your voice is the most beautiful, or whatever he said, I was like, yeah, it actually is, and I would hate to see her not do anything with it just because she thought that Gunnar was the reason she was up there. He kind of got her there, but I'm glad she's realizing her music helps people too. So I hope she doesn't stop.
I hope she doesn't stop. I don't want to call this prediction either, but there was that whole conversation. She's like, it felt like I was helping someone, you know, somewhere along those lines. Maybe she'll do it for the people, for like therapy, you know, for groups, for teenagers. She's part of those type of, that community that has music to help that heal people. Maybe she needs that for Juliette, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because, yeah, she's definitely hinting at stuff, you know, and I know wanting more. But, I mean, maybe she just needs to take a break, too, to come from a different place writing-wise. I don't know if she's ever going to go back to ever being, like, up there huge, like with Gunnar ever again, because I feel like she keeps shying away from that, but I don't know.
I'm more over the self-doubt that she always has.
Yes.
And she keeps going back to Deacon's, like, what if I'm not as great as I used to be when I performed with Bill? It's like, girl, and not Bill, sorry, Gunnar. It's like, girl, you're talented. You have a freaking amazing voice. You can songwrite and all this, but, like, she's like, oh, poor me, poor me. I'm like, oh, we've had 6 seasons of this.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jesus Christ.
By now, it should be time. I would like to see her, hopefully by the end of this year, really come into herself and be confident and love what she was doing.
Woman.
Confidence.
Yes.
She just needs confidence.
Yeah,
She's not.
I agree. All right. Okay. I guess we're to Deacon. Wow, ladies, we got a kiss.
I'm so happy.
Like the kiss, don't like the kiss.
It was earned. Admittedly, it was earned. The way all the conversations throughout this episode, it was earned.
I love them together. Oh my god! Like if I say this, people are gonna hate me, but I love them more than I love Rayna and Deacon.
That's
I
cool.
think they're yes, I know. When I was watching them and I just kept smiling when I'm watching them, and I never really felt like that with Rayna and Deacon. Maybe because what's her real name? Connie Britton is such a big kind of a star, right? So I feel like, okay, they're actors.
Yeah.
I never felt the genuineness of it, but I don't know what it is with these two. I know they're not together. I know he's married and everything. I don't know about her, but oh my god, I love them. But I don't know about the kiss. I didn't want it to be like that. We were talking about this earlier, and I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted it to be a more like a sweeter moment and kind of build up to it rather than an awkward date and then, wait, I can't be with that.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I don't know about the kiss.
I'm the exact same way. Like, I actually love the fact that the date was awkward because, I mean, that's how it would be. And that's how
They
it goes.
hug you at the end, too. I'm like, oh.
And it makes you feel good because I don't know if you guys ever, like, you're so excited about somebody, then you get with them, and then you feel like you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
And you just, I've totally been in this situation. And I'm just like, what was wrong with me? What did I do? So I loved it because I thought, of course, he's, feeling the way, I think they're both projecting or whatever because he's, like, on his first date since losing Rayna. And, like, it's a lot of issues. But, yeah, I agree. Like, so I wanted it to just end that way. I was fine with her looking back so you could sense that they both still actually really wanted it. Even
like,
though
text
they said
me
they were going to be,
again.
but I wanted to go on another date or have another moment of riding together or something and then take it to another level. Yeah, I didn't like the running back and kind of movie type of movie ending scene.
I don't know. I like the kiss. Maybe I like cheesy moments like this. But
I love Marisa. You're always like on the other side of the fence. I love it.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
That's
love
what
it.
makes
We
it
need the
interesting.
balance.
Right?
We're all
I'm a sucker for those moments. I mean, hello, Hallmark. That's all I watch. But I'm just more concerned. Like, do you think this is too soon for them to get back together? Considering they just finally met up again. Then 2 days later, they're finally kissing again. Is this too soon in the season, only it being the second episode?
It is interesting that it's the second episode, which...
Yeah, I'm just concerned about the timing. We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But we didn't... Do you expect it this soon?
I do think...
Yeah.
But I don't think there's going to be another... I mean, Endgame, another woman for... Like, I think she's the Endgame for this finale.
She better be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm too invested in this.
Me too. And that'll kind of crush me. But I mean, so I think we're going to start to see the thing. I think they did it earlier so we can start to see the things develop, like with Daphne being upset. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of struggles with her learning to accept. I think it's going to have to go on that train for it to realize at the end we can have this happy new kind of shaped family. But
Well, it's also not just Daphne. It's also Jesse's kid as well.
yeah.
Jesse's kid seemed like... Sorry, I'm completely blanking on his name. He seemed like he was having
Jake,
issues, too.
I think it is Jake, yeah.
Because even the night when they were supposed to have their first dinner,
Yeah.
do you think he knew about it and then threw a tantrum just so Jesse couldn't go on this so-called date?
Oh, could have.
Like he purposely
don't
had a
know.
tantrum so it didn't happen?
Well, we did say he made that comment at lunch, like, it could have been awkward if they
Oh,
were dating,
right.
So,
Exactly.
so very well could have.
So
I think
the kids doesn't seem like they approve.
I think it's weird though because last season when we started seeing sparks between them and then he kind of told the girls and they kind of had an idea what was going on. I thought both girls were on board from what I remember. They were really happy for him. They said they were like, we're okay with this if you go through this, and I don't know. I think it's weird maybe because her son is a little weird, like awkward in school. Maybe because he's not one of the popular kids. She doesn't want, my dad, your mom kind of thing.
Yeah. Who knows? But I mean, she took the effort to go over and invite him to the table.
True.
So,
Yeah. But also, Daphne she is a teenager.
Yeah.
She's at the age where she's going to start to act up. I mean, shoot,
Yeah.
when I was 13, I had the biggest attitude too. So I think this is, unfortunately, we got Maddie's angst out of the way, but now
True.
maybe it's time for Daphne's.
yeah. Well, I think it's just also too. I mean, I remember when your parents start dating after divorce, it's
hard.
yeah, you can lash out and stuff. Brings up some stuff. So
Yeah.
she's probably gonna struggle.
This could be the start of Daphne's teenage.
Daphne's years.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Man, they are so cute together. Deacon looks so good as always.
love it.
Goodness.
What a man.
It was cute watching him jack it too much. Like I
Oh, I
love
love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Such a good dad.
He is. All right. Anything else on this
I
episode, guys?
also wanted to add, I love Maddie's and Deacon's relationship now. She's more of an adult now. I think she mentioned last week she was turning 18 soon, or she already did turn 18. I love it. She's more of an adult. He's kind of talking to her like that. They're having a cute, father-daughter moments without all the drama. So I'm really liking where that's going.
Yeah, I agree.
She's
It's
looking
refreshing.
so grown up,
I
so
know.
mature.
Oh
I'm
my
like, she was
God.
even dressed in the house wearing boots. I'm like, girl, what are you wearing boots for in the house? Especially those.
Put
heels.
your
Maybe
comfy
that's just
slippers
Yeah,
on.
she looks amazing.
but I'm like, I just had the thought she's looking way more mature now and more established. So I like that. She's grown up.
Well, it looks
I love
like
the songs too.
Yeah.
This episode.
Yeah. Should we get into some predictions?
Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Well, speaking of her, it seems like we're gonna get into some drama
Yeah.
with her and Jonah.
Yeah.
And
Aha,
the
I called
paparazzi,
it.
yeah.
I called
The
it. I
Bieber
called
type.
they'd be together, and it's going to be a crazy, crazy relationship that's thrown out into the public. I knew that was happening.
How you feeling about him?
Meh.
Yeah,
Using
We
her for
only
something.
had one episode with him, so I don't.
You can already tell.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm already
Yeah.
because after that one and then this one where she's like the texting game.
Yeah.
It's like then he doesn't respond to me. Yeah, oh, done.
Don't need
Done.
him.
Done.
Moving on.
Yeah, that. I have a really bold one.
All right.
Who knows? But I think maybe Juliette with all this therapy thing, and Darius talked about happiness and all that. It's like, does music make Julia happy? I think so on some level. But is it what she really wants at the end of the day? I don't think so. So I think maybe Juliette at the end of all of this, maybe she leaves the music industry. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah. It's like, that's it. She just needs
Yeah.
her family. She needs Avery. She doesn't
Does she,
need.
though?
She doesn't
Yeah.
need the music industry to help self-fulfill her.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, I hope she comes to that realization because
Yeah.
one of my predictions is that this guy's gonna like really mess with her mind, and he's gonna maybe turn her against Avery at one point. And I hope she comes out of this on her own without people saying anything to her, and she realizes it. Maybe that's where we'll see some growth in her. But I'm not gonna keep my hopes up. And okay, I have a weird prediction. I don't even want to say it, but I should. I shouldn't, but I will. Okay, Jake, Jess's son, he said something about if you send me back to 8th grade, I'm gonna die. I'm a little nervous that he's gonna do like a school shooting thing.
He's like somewhat suicidal.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen, but that I got a little bit of that
Yeah.
vibe, and that comment that she said that he said. I don't know.
Yeah, and how he was stabbing the tree. There's
Yeah.
some visible signs that
Yeah.
like he's a recluse.
Yeah.
And not all recluses are like that too. But
maybe-
that would be scary.
And then maybe he doesn't hurt Daphne because she
Because she
kinda
was the
talked
only
to
one
him.
nice to
Yeah.
him. That's dark.
Goodness,
All right,
that
sorry.
sure is. All right. Well, I think we'll just end on that one.
No,
Do you have any?
I actually think that maybe this cult thing might be the thing that finally breaks Avery and Juliette up. I think it might finally be the thing that makes him say enough. It looks like next week he goes there and tries to like tell her, doesn't get a good vibe off of it all. So, and I'm good with that if that's what happens.
Me too.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I do like them together though.
You know, I do, but I don't anymore.
He doesn't
That's-
deserve
it's-
it.
yeah,
It's
I
too
think
much.
it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
very unhealthy. But you know that there was something there.
Yeah.
There was, but I feel like, I mean, it's been like 5 times back and forth and back and forth, and I just feel like
Fair.
there's sometimes people in your life are in there for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
I feel like he served his time. That maybe I don't know
Like,
that there's
moving on.
more for him to learn from her
Yeah.
anymore at this point. I feel
Yeah.
like there's maybe a healthier relationship where he could learn and grow in his music and stuff at this point. So
That's fair.
we'll see. All right, guys. Where can people follow you at?
You could follow me everywhere at Violet Kanian.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Serafini TV.
And you can follow me at JJ Jurgens. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.